Hey, what's up guys? John here, and in today's lesson I'm going to show you how to play I'm a Believer by the Monkees. This is a super fun song, great to strum on acoustic guitar. I'm going to break down the 3 sections for you and that classic riff. I'll show you how to do it step by step, but before we get into the lesson, make sure to hit the thumbs up button. Thank you so much for your support. Also, leave any song requests in the comments below. We're doing tons of song lessons on the channel, new lessons being added every day, so make sure you're subscribed. All right, let's get into the lesson. The first part we're gonna learn is the verse, and here's what it sounds like. We're gonna use 2 chords to play this, a G and a D. And this is the I thought love was only true in fairy tales. It's a 4-bar long phrase. Let me show you the chords first. For G, we're gonna play all 6 strings. We're gonna play the 3rd fret, the 2nd fret, then open, open, 3rd fret, 3rd fret. This is our G chord here. We're gonna do 1 bar of that, then we're gonna go to a D chord for 1 bar. And D is from the D string down, open, 2, 3, 2. 1 bar of D, then we go back to 2 bars of G. So we've got G, 2, 3, 4, then D, 2, 3, 4, then G, 2, 3, 4, then G again. And for someone else, but not for me. So that's our first section there. And you might want to try adding a strumming pattern to those chords once you get comfortable. First work on just switching, and then you can do this. So here's a little sample strumming pattern that you can add. We're going to start out with 2 quarter notes on down strums. We're going to go 1, 2. And then we'll do 4 eighth notes, down, up, down, up. So the pattern's gonna go down, 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 up, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. It's a 1-bar pattern, and we'll put that with our progression. So we'll go G, D, G, then G again. Then we repeat those 4 bars. So that's our verse section. Then we go on to the pre-chorus, which sounds like this. It starts on a C chord. So we're going to play a new chord shape here, C. We're going to play from the 3rd fret here on the A string. We'll go 3, 2, open, 1, open. This is a C chord. And we'll do that for 1 bar, then we'll go to G for a bar, back to our G chord. And then C again, G again, C again, G again, and we'll end with a D chord. And you could do a D7 if you want, that's a nice sound, or you could just go back to the open 2, 3, 2 chord. And we're just gonna hit that chord. Well, first we play it for 1 bar, 3, 4, 1, then we do a little break. So we just do a down strum on that D, and then we rest. So one more time through that progression. It's a bar of C, a bar of G. Then we do that 3 times. Then after the 3rd time, we go to 2 bars of D, 2, 3, 4, and a break. And that's when the melody, then I saw her face, and we go into the chorus. So what I would recommend doing is putting that same strumming pattern that we just learned for the verse section with those chords. So that would sound like this. So we do the same strumming pattern until that staccato break there in the last bar. So that's the pre-chorus. The last section we have to learn is the chorus. And again, that's where the melody kicks in. Then I saw her face. Here's what it sounds like. So we're going to be alternating between a G and a C, and you can use the same voicings that we played before, this G and this C, but it might be a little easier because we're moving so fast. We're going G, G, C, C, G, C, G, G, C, C, G, C. You can do this little C2 chord, so you can play your G just like how we learned it, and then take your second finger and your first finger and bring them down one string. So that would be a C2 chord. And our progression for the chorus, we're going to be splitting up the bars. We're going to have 2 chords in a bar. So for the first bar, we're going to go G, G, C, C. So 2 beats on each chord. Then in the second bar, we're going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and still G to C, but the rhythm is a little bit syncopated. We're going to play on the 1 and then the and of 2 like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then we repeat that, so it's 1 bar of just straight rhythm, G, G, C, C, then anticipated. Then G, G, C, C, G. So we do that 4 times, and then we go to just a bar of G. I'm in love. See, I'm a believer. I wouldn't leave her if I tried. So this part you can just kind of hit whole notes here. So we'll go G, 2, 3, 4. Then I'd probably go to just the normal C again, not the C2. Then back to G. Then we've got 1 more chord to learn, F, and probably the easiest way to play this is from the D string down, like this, 3, 2, 1, 1. This is like a little F chord here. Or of course you could do the big bar chord. I also like thumb chords like this. So, but again, the easiest way is probably just that F there. After that F, we go to either a D chord, or you can play the riff, which sounds like this. And then you go back to the verse. So again, either a D whole note there, or the riff. Let me show you that riff. I'm gonna play a double stop, which means I'm gonna hold down 2 strings with 1 finger. I'm gonna hold down the 3rd fret on the A string and the 3rd fret on the D string. And we'll play the A string at the 3rd fret, and we're gonna do a hammer to the 5th fret. And then we'll go right underneath and play the 3rd fret on the D string. Like that. So it's a repetitive figure. We do a hammer, then the note underneath, hammer, then the note underneath, then the hammer, and the note underneath. But the rhythm is a little different on the 3rd time. It's so the 3rd time's a little faster. 1. It's like a grace note hammer-on. So these first hammer-ons get rhythmic values. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So it's just a little riff there, and then you go back into the verse progression. All right, you guys, I hope that breaks down the sections for you. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Also, if you're interested in exploring more riffs and learning more about soloing, you can click the link in the description and get a free PDF that's over 100 pages long that's all about soloing. You can get that for free as my gift to you for checking out this video. Make sure you're subscribed, and we'll see you guys in a new video real soon.